boy that disappeared from inside his locked home with only his mother, allegedly, and has not been seen or heard from since. He just was beamed up to Scotty, right? Went to bed, according to his mother, woke up, and he was just evaporated into thin air. And so, with my quest for the truth, and my commentary on this, apparently somewhere along the lines, they can't seem to stay off my channel, and apparently my commentary is too threatening for them. They can sit there and tell me that they're going to run me over with a car. Their right hand man on social media can say they're going to punch me in the throat, and we can have Terry Bowersox follow me around for literally 30 minutes and then start harassing me in a public parking lot. So those things are going to all come out. So people are saying, "Oh my God, she avoided her." First of all, I was out of state when I found out about this. I was sitting in Mississippi, and I had a hurricane hit Florida. Hardly what you call, but at the end of the day, I wasn't going to be pulled into Sumner County. Everybody knows I've got a court hearing on the 13th and the 16th with a complete lunatic out of Galesburg, Illinois, right? A fat ass out of Galesburg in Illinois. And if you guys have a problem with me calling somebody a fat ass on here when I'm angry, then you can always exit stage right. Either way, it has nothing to do with this intentional. I wasn't even in the state when I was served. We found out because everybody in their mind lost their mind thinking I was served when I was standing in Mississippi. And I had no clue that this was coming. So either way, however you look at it, that was not the case. That is absolutely a fraudulent lie. How this thing works, and like I said, is it sounds like they're supposed to do just cause. I don't even think they showed up. To the hearing. It was extended because I have to be properly served. And not only do I have to be served, I have to be served in Tennessee to be forced to go to Tennessee. I am in the process of retaining a lawyer. For this, it's going to be some money. If you guys would like to contribute to that, you're more than welcome. Either way, we are moving forward with this, and we're going to be, like I said, I'm not going to play with these idiots. I'm not going to play with Bowersox. I'm not going to play with Katie Proudfoot. What they did was absolutely wrong. They lied under oath, and they continue to do so. I truly believe that they are the reason why Seth doesn't trust Sumner County is because Sumner County, there is somebody in Sumner County assisting Christopher and Katie Proudfoot, which to me is a major problematic issue, especially considering that I feel like it is a conflict of interest, which we've all been questioning since the beginning of this whole situation. If you guys are wondering what's going on with my voice, I'm in the process of losing it. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if it has something to do with what's in the air or whatnot, but either way, what you're hearing out on these streets are absolutely bona fide lies. I have up to a year to be served. This is going to, from what I'm understanding from the attorney, this will continue to be continued until I'm properly served. So it has nothing to do with the fact that I tried to avoid process of service. I wasn't even in the damn state. So let's speak real here, not gibberish and lies from these people that are trying to make clicks and views off this illegal process, this abusive process, this malicious prosecution. Let's call it what it is. I don't think anybody in the right mind actually believes this horse garbage. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. And so again, there is, for people that want to put up, a dollar will do, go ahead. And if somebody wants to drop my, PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, you guys can go ahead and do that. But we are getting an attorney. I am going to be going after this whole and attacking this whole. I'm not going to be in a courtroom with these animals. They're too scared of me, remember? So why they're trying to pull me back into their area is kind of weird since they're so scared. But this was done nothing but to be malicious, and we have that recorded. We have all these peoples that they've been working with recorded. Those are all being turned over. So one good thing is the courts don't listen to YouTubers, right? So these people, these animals that are on YouTube, they're not going to have a chance in hell to be heard by this judge. Long story short is now that we know that there may be somebody in the Sumner County Sheriff actually working with the Proudfoots causing this conflict of interest, it's time for us to start writing the state attorney. And this is the state attorney of Tennessee, not their district attorney. The good news is I hear that the judges here are fair and they follow the letter of the law. So I think this will be resolved very, very, very soon. And we are going to still be moving forward with, because that was one of the things, I could just sit out for a year. And I told him, no, we have the vigil, we have the gathering of voices, and those are absolutely essential to bringing awareness to Sebastian. And I'm not going to let the Proudfoots or the Bowersox or their terror on the community as well as my channel continue and succeed. So thank you, B. Betty. So we are right now, thank you, Maisie. So I was actually, there just are some nuances with this, and we're going to be going through the process. But as of Monday, there will be an attorney at that courthouse. And we will be pursuing this to the bitter end. This is going to be a fight to the bitter end. And I hate to tell you, once this is all done and the evidence that is collected, they're going to be in some hot water. So, they did this to themselves, and they can sit there and spread and sit there and try to smear Bullhorn Betty. But at the end of the day, I have a funny feeling it's all going to be going away. We will see how it goes. There's no rhyme or reason for this. You know, again, I haven't been there for over a month. They waited until Faith was sent home, and the very next day they just go down here and say they're fearful for their life, but apparently they weren't fearful for their life when Faith was here, right? But now that we know that all these problems and all these threats are going their way, maybe it's an unsafe place for Faith to ever come back to. I don't know. You know, that's something that Nina will have to gauge if she hears about this. But, you know, at the end of the day, just wait for the judge. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and hide you. They got afraid, you got too close, and that's what I think it is. But either way, we're going to go and find out what is going on in the court, what is actually being said. And again, we did hire an attorney for this action, and I'm going to be hiring another attorney after this action is over and done with. You know, you can't do this to people maliciously. And this was done out of malice. We have all the screenshots. Anybody that talks about this or talks about their contact with Chris Proudfoot, make sure you screenshot that and send it to bullhornbetty@gmail.com, bullhornbetty@gmail.com. Everybody's wanting to know, why am I using an attorney for this and not for the other whale? It's because these people actually have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out at. You know what I'm saying? And the ghetto trash that I'm suing in Illinois is just that, ghetto trash. So doesn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out at. She spends all of her money on God knows what. So there you have it, you know. I don't even know if she's retained the $70,000 she's raised. We'll find out eventually. Getting attorney is smart. Well, of course, the Sox will run into the wrong person someday. Well, you know, it's just really sad because this should have been about Sebastian, and they turned it around to try to take the focus off Sebastian yet again and put it on another, you know, BS story to run amok. They look like shit. Can you imagine? Your child is missing, and you spend more time about somebody that you said, please talk about my son, please post flyers, please keep his name out there. And the one person that's doing that, the strongest and the loudest, is the one that they're trying to stifle their freedom of speech and their ability to come and go freely. So again, this is where we're at. But the attorney has been purchased. We're currently raising money to get him on board, I should say. So if you would like to assist in that, you're more than welcome to. That's all they do is trash people who are looking. Yes, yes. And this has been the problem. Everybody wanted to know. They kept saying, the Proudfoots aren't doing this. The Proudfoots aren't harassing people. The Proudfoots aren't running people off. The Proudfoots aren't threatening people. Well, you know what? The proof is in the pudding. I told you when we came out here who the problem was. And without a doubt, they are the absolute problems.